Hey, Dave the Butterfly Guy here. So I've got a video today. It's not about butterfly habitat, but it's about a friend of mine who's an artist who creates custom artwork on coasters and trivets, and he sells those on his site. And he's done some work for me that I'm selling coasters with a Monarch logo or a Monarch Butterfly on them, and I'm going to share with Brian how it all comes together for us. All right, welcome. Today I've got with me Brian Thompson from Rogers, Minnesota, and Brian has his own custom art coaster and trivet website where he sells coasters and trivets to people. And he helps me out, Dave the Butterfly Guy, by helping making some Monarch coasters. So Brian, thanks for joining me today.
Dave the Butterfly Guy, is always a pleasure.
Great. So Brian's going to walk through the steps of making coasters with us. I'm going to show you how he goes from start to finish on designing and creating coasters, and then how they end up on my website so everybody can help the Monarch Butterfly by buying. So Brian, you're doing all this great artwork on coasters and trivets, and tell the viewers how you can get to your artwork and buy your artwork if they'd like.
Well, I've got a website that's called coastersandtrivets.com. And if you go to that site, there's a red box that says My Store. If you click on that, it will take you directly to my Etsy store, which is called Coaster Functional Art. Everything I do is kind of with a function in mind. So it's not only a coaster, but it's an Art Deco thing, and it's kind of neat. So do anything from custom orders, sports, butterflies, nature scenes, cabin life. Check it out.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Brian. All right, Brian. So I appreciate you joining me today to walk us through how you go about getting your artwork onto tiles. So why don't you tell me about the very first step of maybe even selecting what tiles you use?
Okay. Dave, I use 3 different tiles for the coasters. This would be a stone or a travertine. This would be a marble. And this would be the one that you've selected. It's a ceramic tile. And you selected this because of the finish. So from these 3, they each take the ink a little bit differently, but we've chosen to go with the ceramic tile today.
Yeah, I love the ceramic tile. The artwork seems to go on so nicely. It's a little smoother surface. It works great for getting butterflies onto that tile.
And so once we've selected the tile to use, and in this case, the ceramic, I will go ahead and limber up the fingers and do an outline. If I'm comfortable with the outline of the butterfly, I then will take and put it onto a tile as the first phase. Once that's completed, I will apply the ink to the background and always use the lighter colors first. So after we've applied the outline and the background ink, the third phase in tile creation would be to apply the black and the white, in this case, over the orange, so that we've got the image coming to life. Okay, once everything has been completed and I'm comfortable with the design, I will start to add in some shadowing to give that butterfly a more realistic 3D look. And we've already done that So once I have all the ink applied on the coasters, I will take the finished items, and this one already has the shadow on the back that I'm comfortable with. I apply a sealer to the coasters themselves, 3 coats, so that liquid beads up on the coasters. You simply wipe it off, but you don't have to worry about the image ever fading or being ruined. And then on the back side of the tile, I apply a cork back, and that protects any surfaces that the cork might come into contact with. And then we've got, here's a situation where this one had a little bit of the wing over, kind of a neat little effect. That is ready to be purchased.
So when we sell coasters on Growing Up Minnesota, especially the Monarch ones, but all our coasters, 100% of the profits go right to creating butterfly habitat in Minnesota. So I hope you get a chance to check out the website, growingupminnesota.com. Consider getting yourself some Monarch coasters. We've got Growing Up Minnesota Papa Moose and Baby Moose. We've got the Growing Up Minnesota Big Pine Tree and Small Pine Tree. All right, I wanted to thank Brian for joining us today and showing us how to create pine tiles into really decorative, artistic artwork and coasters. So thank you for joining me, Brian. Appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. So that's all I got today. It's Dave the Butterfly Guy signing out. I hope you have a great day.